So welcome back to Spelljammer, but also welcome to the first proper session of the big campaign of this, Light of Xerxes. So in the last session of Spelljammer Academy, you turn the music down a little bit for me. It's a bit loud. It's better. So in the last session of Spelljammer Academy, you made your way to Hakatha and recovered a strange meteorite that you brought back to Spelljammer Academy. But on the way back, you encountered Vokath's forces who were trying to recapture Mikan. However, you did manage to fend them off, and then upon arriving back at Spelljammer Academy, you celebrated your graduation. You got a number of different magical gifts, and Rulara got her Staff of Dunamancy, and Barnabas got his Arcane Cannon, which I have upgraded in your inventory. So it does the radiant damage one now as well, if you did want to have a gander at that, Tom.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's quite powerful. At least I think so. And then obviously Rohan got his Robe of Stars, also very cool magic item. But it wasn't all well in the aftermath of the graduation, as all good things come to an end. You suddenly, Rulara, remembered back to that golden light that dropped into the ocean days previous, and suddenly these huge crystalline vines began bursting out of the ground, and it looked like things were in dire straits. So let me I also added 1,000 gold each to your inventories because you would have got that from your graduation. I just forgot to say it.
Nice.
So let me put some appropriate music on. A bit loud.
In real life, it'd take away 1,000.
Getting your student loans.
Cool.
So, in the aftermath of the celebration of your graduation upon Spelljammer Academy, Rulara, like I said, thought back to that golden light, and a loud crash sounds throughout the academy, and the earth shakes violently beneath each of your feet. You hear a dull roar of distant eruption. Cadets and instructors alike rush to the windows and balconies of the academy. Joining them, you see a sinuous, crystalline vine erupting from the ocean below, so tall that it dwarfs the Isle of Nimbral. Screams of panic, explosions, fire and brimstone begin to rise from all around you. The moon elf Fina stands in your midst and locks eyes with you, Barnabas. She says, "We need to get to the sky dock, now!" And with that, she begins to make her way towards the dock. The ground churns again, and more eruptions burst from the ocean below, piercing through the various floors of the academy itself. From these sites sprout smaller crystalline vines that uproot themselves and begin lurching through the halls and stairways, driving panicked cadets before them, while the enormous vine in the distance stretches ever taller.
Shit.
Is there anything anyone wants to do before, I assume you would rush to the skydock?
I assume we're in our relative wherever we're staying in our little bunks.
You'd be in the cadet quarters, which would all be together.
Looks like this place is done for. I don't think we're coming back. She she goes to grab anything that's important, like spell book and stuff.
You two go on ahead. I'll make my way as best I can.
Don't you worry about that. Let's go. She's gonna cast her gravity thing on you, so you get 10 feet extra movement.
Ooh.
What else can I do for you?
I just imagine Barnabas sort of creaking along and then sped up like a fucking video.
Yeah, she can cast haste on you as well. I don't know if that does anything for you. for your movement, but let's pretend it does. Let's go.
It doubles your movement speed if it's
Yeah.
the proper spell haste.
Rohan
Let's
would be like, "Oh man, I got a yo-yo!" And then he like dives into his bed, and he's like, "Oh wait, I left it back in Undercliff Village!" And then he starts running after the rest of you.
Yeah, Venus like at the door watching this. She's like, "Come on!"
Yeah, running.
Is this immediately after the ceremony?
Maybe like an hour. It's probably like in the evening afterwards. Yeah.
Okay, so no long rest.
No long rest.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Barney's heading up. He's hobbling, or less hobbly now.
Mm-hmm. So you begin to rush your way up through the winding hallways and the spiral staircases of Spelljammer Academy, eventually making your way to the area of the bridge, the just below the Skydock, where you can find the library and the Spelljammer Nexus and many other things on this area of the Academy. And as you make your way into the hallway, these awful crystalline creatures begin lurching towards you, cracking out of the crystal vines themselves. And you see, as you're like making your way up, you see panic cadets, you see dead bodies lying all over the floor. You know that this is bad. So but now your way is blocked, and the way to the Skydock lies before you. So we'll take you to this map, and I will have everyone please roll initiative for me.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit.
I need to add that roll initiative. Do you have the roll initiative?
I was just about to grab my dice roller from.
Well, actually, don't they put it in as a thing? Hold on.
Not sure.
Oh my god, they have. They've put it in as a fucking just general command.
I think that's because you've got the campaign.
Oh, that's super useful. Boom, boom, boom. That's super cool.
Oh my god. The other day, when we were playing Cyberpunk, James was typing out every dice roll, and I was like, you could just use this macro, posted it in Discord. He's like, no, I want to type it out. And I'm like, why?
Fuck me. That would annoy the shit out of me, I'm not gonna lie.
That's so good. I want to type it out.
Well, he's like a bit special, so. Never really worked out what James has, but it's definitely something.
I think he has Asperger's, he said to me once.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah. Right. So, the top of the round that is Rulara. You would have climbed to the top of these stairs. You probably would have been a bit further ahead, maybe just like here as you round the corner. You see in your immediate sight, you see the body of Seth Abenzine surrounded by 4 of these astral blights that are like, they've got these like appendages, these vines like stretching out of their arms that have just like wrapped around his arms, and he's like, his body is like on his knees, and they're like, one of them's got one vine wrapped around one of his arms, another one's got another one wrapped around his other his arms, one of them's got a vine wrapped around his waist and one around his neck, and they're all just like, you can see they're just like draining like this heat into him. And he
dead, yeah.
He looks, he's done for.
Aww. Which way are we trying to go? Over here, I assume?
You would know that Skydock is to the right. So down this this way, yes.
I guess we're just trying to run.
Yeah, gotta get to the Skydock.
What much can you actually see from here? Let me just actually see vision again. I can actually remember.
Control L.
Control L, thank you.
Oh, she wouldn't have run right into it, so.
Yeah. So maybe pick
yeah.
yourself back and move yourself one at a time, because...
No.
You know.
Hold on, I'm in a wall now.
You would also be able to see, because I can see your vision, you'd see at this end, you'd see that Bosun Tato is on the floor and is like trapped under a significant amount of rubble that's fallen from the ceiling.
Oh, hell no. She's gonna vortex warp that guy.
Which guy?
Um, trapped under the thing.
Okay, I don't know what that does, so tell me what it does.
It just teleports him to wherever I want, basically.
But yeah. You tell me where.
Probably next to Rohan, so he can heal him if he needs it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah. Rohan, one for you. I think that's my action. Bonus action. I don't think I've got one. Apart from Ickle. But I'm not throwing Ickle right now. That's it for now.
Okay. One of these astral blights down here starts lurching its way towards you. I don't think it can... Well, actually, it can reach Ulara. It does have a 10 feet range on it. So it's going to make 2 attacks. Boom.
Oh, shit.
A 22 and an 11.
Mm-hmm.
Do they both hit, or just one?
Just the one. Just the 22.
So take 4 points of radiant damage. You are also grappled.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Concentration check.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, baby. Nope.
Yeah, drop concentration.
Haste is gone.
That's real bad.
Yep.
Real bad.
I am stunned.
Do you have any inspiration you might want to use?
Oh, yeah, maybe.
Just want to remind you, because I know it's a new session.
Yeah, I've got some inspiration. Let's use one. Let's just do it. I think we need haste.
13 is enough, so you
Ooh.
Yeah.
do maintain the haste. However, another astral blight is up and moving up to you, Rulara. Again, gonna make 2 attacks against you. Put yourself in a very bad position for a wizard. But they rolled real fucking bad.
Yeah.
So does either hit? No.
Nope.
So your AC showing it's 18
13.
for me, annoyingly, on the token. Fucking token problem's been a problem for a while. No, they both missed then. Rohan, it is your go.
It's gonna second level healing word on Bosun Tato.
As you do it, Rohan won't make you spend the cell slot.
Okay.
Doesn't seem to work. You think...
no.
Do a quick medicine check for me.
Uh-oh.
What's your AC, by the way, now, Rohan? I need to update a bunch of
It should be 15.
15. Okay, I've updated it. Cool.
You got
14.
14.
You think it's too far gone. It's too late. You can say she's not quite dead yet, but she's
Oh, no.
she's beyond the point where healing's going to make any difference. You try and pump this healing in, but it's not having the effect you wanted it to.
So is she dead?
She's basically on death's door.
But not dead.
Yeah, pretty much. She's not. She's at a point where she's dying, and healing magic is not enough to restore her.
What about Revivify?
Revivify is a different story. But if you want to see if it's the right time of thing, you've got a D100 for me.
What?
The way I'm ruling it with the I'm going to rule it because it's obviously confusing with tracking all this stuff. I think, especially with this campaign.
Oh, it's based on the moon. Yeah.
Yeah, it's based on the moon, but you can see if the moon's in the right place if you want. It's 10% chance.
How long does it? In the last minute, so there's a while. So.
Yeah, you've got a while, but you don't know how long she's been like this. So.
But she's not dead. She's on death's door.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh god. he's gonna. So, stand back, everyone! He moves over here. Oh, actually, he's gonna. It's gonna Thunder Wave at 4th level.
Very nice.
Damn.
That'll hit these two, right? Thunderwave.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, those two. Oh shit, he's dead! I didn't see he was dead!
Yeah, he is dead. Seth is. And they're not only is he dead, but they're almost like draining his body as well.
Okay.
So con saves from these two. We got an 18 and a 21. Both pass.
Okay, shit.
But they still take half the damage, I believe. And it's an extra d8 because you cast it at 3rd level.
Yeah.
Or an extra...
Woo!
No, it should be 4d8? Thunder, 1st level.
It's
Yeah,
3rd level.
Yeah, so you've done it at 3rd level, so it should be another d8, I think.
Don't know why it didn't roll there, that's annoying.
That is good. Oh, damn, nice. 27 half to 13 points of damage to each of these.
Does that body go flying back?
Yeah, it would. Well, actually, no, it wouldn't because they've grappled his body with these vines. They would sort of like his body would kind of like fly back for a second. That's actually a great point. That's a great point because these two were holding on to him. The body would get knocked, so it's all. I'm going to make them make a strength saving throw. I'm going to give it your spell date save DC just to see if they're knocked back. One passes a nat 20, but the other one does, and he does get knocked back sort of 10 feet this way, and it does the body sort of goes with him as well.
His Thunder Wave would just be him clapping his hands.
I love it. Astral Blight, the one right in front of you then, Rohan. You're the immediate target. It doesn't even need to move to you. It just turns around and it does drop the vines that are currently on the body of Seth, and it makes 2 attacks against you.
Oh my god.
Nat 20's on one, but it does miss the other, so you take... it would be maximized because you're level 5 now, so it's 1 extra point of damage, so 9 plus 4 is 13 points of damage, and you are grappled.
Let go of me, man!
Also, I've set up these tokens, so if you change your health on D&D Beyond, it should change your token health as well.
Yeah, mine did, yeah.
Awesome.
Oh, shit.
The Astral Blight here is the one back here. It's going to move up. It's going to drop the vine as well, move up to Rohan here.
I think I'm the only person who never uses D&D Beyond help.
An 18 hits, but 11 misses, so another 6 points of damage. You are grappled by 2 creatures now.
Yeah.
And finally, this Astral Blight as well is going to move to here. They're all going on Rohan.
Yeah.
Boom, boom. 11 and 7 both missed, though. The last ones, Rohan's just dodging in place as he's trying to go in. And now it comes to Hasted Barnabaeus.
Oh, why are you all ahead of me? Okay, what do we got? 4 over here. They're all attacking my boy. Say hello to my little friend.
Is he going to use it?
He's going to use the big boy. The Arcane Cannon.
Yes. Which one is he using? Is the question.
Well, I think the first question is, can I use it? I don't have Action Surge, but I do have my Hasted Action. But the Hasted Action's for a weapon attack, so I don't know. Or use an object. Would that count?
Yeah, use an object, definitely. I'd count it personally.
Sweet. Because they're fucking with Rohan, we're gonna use the Radiant Blast.
Very nice.
A ba ba boom! 60-foot cone.
All the way down there. I just need to turn on some settings because I forgot to give the camera vision on your tokens. So I can't actually see at the moment. Hopefully that works. Did work, cool.
I like to imagine it makes a suitably satisfying laser sound.
Definitely. Perfect. So tell me what I've got to do. I think it's dex save, right?
Yep.
Dex saves for all of them. So, they are not very good at dex saves. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh no.
0 for one of them, 9, 8, and 11. They all fail.
Hell yeah.
17 points of damage.
Wait, why am I poisoned?
Injury?
Your kidney?
I
Yeah.
thought I passed that.
I cannot remember. Oh, you just changed it to poisoned. Did you? I think you might have clicked something by accident.
Oh.
Yeah, because you literally just changed it a minute ago. So,
Huh. Odd.
so these 4 they do take the damage, Barnabas, but they do seem to be resistant to the damage.
Well, can't fire that again for a bit. But he will, with the rest of his ridiculous amount of movement, he's just gonna bonk himself into these guys. Go charging into them. Hasted hippo.
Very nice. Is that your turn?
Yep.
Cool. Vina, seeing that Rulara is surrounded, is just like, oh shit! And kind of rushes ahead of you. And she is going to make an unarmed strike against this Astral Blight in front of you. She just comes in and swings a fucking punch right to its face. An 18.
Yep.
Which does hit. For 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ebus. Lavina.
Yeah,
Monk.
Vena's pretty good.
Yeah.
What if I'd gone off the turn order as well?
Oh, you have. What was your initiative? Put you back on.
Oh, it's because I deleted the token because his health was weird. 11.
11.
But it was the higher 11, I think.
Okay, it's fine now.
Yeah, there.
There we go. So let's move back down to Miss Vina. So 9 points of bludgeoning damage. Let me just check they're not resistant to it at all. They are not. So that much health. That is her turn. Astral Blight over here. I rolled this one. I don't think I have. Annoyingly, why is that? Where is that one? Well, I'll put it as 0 as well. Right, so this one is going to move up to here and try and find you, Barnabas.
Bring it!
Boom, boom. A 7, which misses, and a 19.
19 does hit, even with my hasted AC.
That's a 6 points of radiant damage, and you are grappled.
Oh, you fiend.
And then this one over here, I don't think can actually... No, you can only get to there. But you will dash to here. At the start of your turn, Rulara, because you are grappled, you take 1 point of cold damage.
Yeah, but more importantly...
Yep. Woo!
Okay.
Pass. I'll put the little grapple thing on both of you guys as well, just because. Sure. That is your turn though. No, did 2 of them have you? They did 2 of them had you, didn't they?
No, just the one.
Was it
I
just
did
the one
hit.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, you're right.
Yes, I guess she's just gonna focus on the one that's got her arm.
Which would be the one Vina hit.
Yeah. So just in front, in a manner that avoids Vina, she will do. Oh, no, I forgot I have my staff. Let me just check what that does. Don't think anything useful right now.
God.
No, Vina's in the way. She'll just do some gravity attacks. Yeah, this little group of 3 in front. 10-foot radius, so back here to avoid Vina.
Yeah. What are you doing? What spell?
It is a con save. It's just this spell. Magnify gravity.
3, 11, and a 16.
Oh my god, that damage though.
Very bad.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Wow.
Magnify gravity
A
by
little bit.
1 Newton per kilogram.
Yep.
So is it half damage or
Half damage if they pass, yeah.
any other effects to it?
Just a reduction to speed if they fail.
Okay, it's these 2.
It's halved.
I'll put a little boot on them. Cool. Is that your turn?
Yeah. They don't have eyes, do they?
They do appear to have eyes. They look like they're kind of like humanoid figures.
Okay. I don't really want to throw Ickle into a bunch of... Yeah, no, that's it.
Okay. This Astral Blight is going to switch its target onto Vina because she sort of spent herself up. So, boom, boom.
It's
8
miss.
and a 10 both miss.
Hell yeah.
This one here is going to try and latch one at you, Rulara, and one at Vina. The first one, Rulara, second one at Vina. So, Rulara, you're hit with 6 points of radiant damage to your grapple.
Ah, shit. Yep.
This one, which I'll put a little symbol on just because it's easier.
Isn't that the one that grappled me before?
Yeah, it's just redoing
Double
it,
grappled.
essentially.
Okay.
And the second one does miss Vina. Rohan, you take, because you're grappled by 2 of them,
Yep.
4 points of cold damage at the start of your turn.
Okay.
Grappled.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Can you not move towards them if you're grappled?
No, they've locked you in place.
Oh shit. Okay.
Do it. Pull the trigger.
Well, I was going to do an awesome big boomy, but Barnabas is right there.
Do it. Do it.
I'm sorry, Barney, but they gotta die.
Do it, Rohan. I mean,
I'll
good Rohan.
say, yeah, I'll do another big thunder wave in that 9 block.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's alright.
Very nice. So it's con saves, I believe.
Yeah.
So,
Oh god, he might get dragged through.
It's a 2 pass 2 fail. So it's 16. So this one's dead.
Yeah.
Oh, Barney, you got to do it as
Oh,
well.
This
sorry,
one
yeah. Con save.
passed. So 8 to this guy. This one
Nice.
passed. So he is dead. And this one failed. He gets pushed back 10 feet.
Is he still grappled by this guy?
You would be, yeah.
Okay. He's gonna Barmer for Summercourt himself.
Okay. 6 points of healing.
And that's it.
Very nice. Our next astral bite is the one in front of you, Barnabas.
Yeah.
It is gonna boom lash out at you. 13 misses, but 21 does hit for 7 points of radiant damage.
Does indeed. I'm doing it on D&D Beyond, and it is correctly updating it on the token when I click on the token, but the little bars above my head are not updating on my screen.
I think that's a glitch with Roll20 at the moment.
Yeah,
I think
I think it is as well.
Yeah.
Cool.
Super annoying.
I'm on 28.
Very nice.
Still mostly good.
Then the next one is dead. So remove it. So Barnabas, you are up next. You do take 1d6 of cold damage.
Yep.
1 point of cold damage.
Nice.
It's Blight at the back, this one here. He's on the turn order twice.
Oh, is he?
He's a 3 and a 0.
Oh, I wonder why that was the case. Let's put him off there. There we go. Thank you.
Sorry?
I must have skipped his turn before by accident.
Barney swings the arcane cannon onto his back like a fucking guitar getting swung around on a strap. And in a blur of motion, out comes the greatsword. Watcha!
Hits.
22. 10 slashing damage.
Yeah, you destroy this thing in one fucking hit.
Nice.
No longer grappled.
Perfect. Over here, second swing, 5th level. Watcha! Fuck.
Ooh, a 10 would miss, unfortunately. As it swings round and bounces off the wall.
That's fine. I will take my hasted weapon attack as my third
Yes.
and final swing. Ah,
11 would also just miss as well.
Oh no.
Mm. I don't have any inspiration, so that's me.
Astral Blight over here is going to attack Vina.
Something must have happened to my character sheet because all the stuff got deleted.
Oh my god!
What, on D&D Beyond?
Well, just my notes that I made in Rohan's thing.
Oh, what, on Roll20 character sheet?
Yeah.
We're in a new campaign.
Oh!
Yeah.
I didn't realise it a different page.
Yeah, so if you go back to the Spelljammer Academy campaign, you should be able to get them from there and then copy
Oh
them
yeah,
over.
because you invited us. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah. So Vina does take the crit damage, so 1 extra damage, so that's 9 plus 3 is 12.
I mean, all I had in there apparently was robot badges, man, with an exclamation mark. So,
And it was aardvarks, not badges.
Rohan, forget.
She is grappled. Vina does take an extra d6 at the start of her turn. Only 1.
Yeah, well, that's...
Vina is going to punch the one in front of her again.
Yeah.
19. 8 points of bludgeoning damage. And she's going to bonus action. She's going to second wind.
Oh.
Plus 5 to this, so 15 HP she gets back.
Nice.
Which takes her back to full health.
Must be one of the best we've ever done.
Astral Blight. Where is that one? That one is next to Barnabas. 2 attacks against you. Boom. 17 misses, I believe, with your haste AC.
Missed. Hasted AC.
Rulara, you are still grappled.
Mm-hmm.
Only by one of them, I think. So 1 point of cold damage.
Don't you do it. Don't you do... Yeah.
My +1 con.
Yeah. Fucking terrifying.
Rulara. I mean, got an arm grappled. She might just I'll just do another gravity. Hopefully it's better. Some con saves.
con saves for those three.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom. 2 fails and a pass, so 1
Mhm.
fail, pass.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that second level. First level only. I'll
Yes.
reroll it.
Well, I'll just take a 7 and an 8 because it's the first two. So,
Okay.
15. So this one's dead.
No.
Woohoo!
Fail. This one takes 15 as well. Down to that much. This one passed, so half damage. Here's a 7, which takes it down to that much health.
Woo.
The two are still alive.
Mhm.
Anything else?
No, that's it. That's all I got.
Astral Blight here is going to attack Vina. Misses but crits again.
Oh my god.
For 9 plus 6 is 15 points of damage. Undoes that healing. She is grappled once more. I think that's 2 grappling her now, so I'll put a little purple symbol on her. Rohan, you are no longer grappled.
Rohan's going to rip one of the stars off, and he's like, "Okay, little star, let's see what you can do!" And he's going to cast Magic Missile with it at 5th level.
Very nice. At which one?
Oh, well, you can pick for each dart.
Yeah, you can. So tell me which dart's going where.
So the first dart, I assume there's 8 darts, right, if it's 5th level?
So 3 plus, I think, yeah. Is it? No, it's
7.
1 extra, so...
7.
Yeah, 7, I think that's right.
7.
So, first one at the one next to Barney.
Mm-hmm. Let's see how much damage it does. That is enough to kill it.
And one at this guy down here.
Mm-hmm.
2.
Okay.
Another one at that guy down there.
Mm-hmm.
Another 2.
Okay.
Another one at that guy down there. Oh my god!
Another 2.
So wait, that 1, 2, 3, 4. Another one at that guy.
Liz.
Hey.
I think he's got 2 more, right?
Yep.
Still up.
Okay.
Right, there we go then.
Still up. Barely.
Damn.
He killed the one next to Barney.
He
That's
did, yeah.
Yeah.
If anyone's rolled a nat 1 or a nat 20, by the way, with the new rules, I don't think anyone has, but
Nope.
do give yourself points of inspiration for that.
He will also Balm of the Summer Court Rilara.
Very nice. No longer grapple. I'm just going to take that off for you.
So 3 points of healing.
Lara is no longer grappled. Barnabas, it's your go.
By
It's nice and fast.
Zhao, I mean Grey's normal speed
Yeah.
of 40. And let's get chopping. Great sword. Watch out.
Well, point of inspiration. First up, doesn't really matter what you roll. This goes on 1 HP from Rohan's stuff. But yeah,
Excellent.
cleave that one completely in half, cutting the vines free from Vina.
Make it my point of inspiration. Bink.
Gives you a nod of respect.
Oh wait. Oh, interesting. Wait, can I dash with hasted action? Oh, but I can't take the dash action.
You can't take the dash.
Well. I will lob a hand axe at the other one.
Okay.
Yo!
Hits.
It's
It's still up.
Cool. That's me.
Right, is there. It's gonna send 1 at Vina again and 1 at you, Barney. First one, Vina. 16 does hit Vina. Just.
Ha!
Ooh.
What a chump.
Boom. Vina is like, get off me, you piece of shit! But she can't actually get any closer. So she is gonna try and break free though.
D6 damage to her as well.
And she takes a D6 damage. Thank you for reminding me. With a 1, they rolled real bad on them.
Yeah.
Nice.
Strength. Yeah, actually, it would. Is it just a strength check? Escape DC. I'd argue athletics. She's pretty fucking good at athletics. But not with that roll, she ain't. So
No.
she is still grappled. It's dead. Rulara, it's your go.
Not grappled anymore, but
No.
it's not in range either. I'll just lob a firebolt.
Okay. Misses, unfortunately.
Damn it.
This one's dead. Rohan, it's back to Mr.
Rohan, seeing there's only one left, he's just going to run over to the bosun and be like, Moon, be with me! Come on now! Big ups! And he's going to try and
D100.
he's going to try and revivify her.
Big ups.
10% chance to see if the moon's in the right.
Is it top 10 or bottom 10?
Bottom 10. 0 to 10.
Okay.
No. This doesn't work.
He will bonus action Barn for Summer Court, Barney.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
He's on the front line.
You get the impression around the wounds are just so bad, like there's so much internal bleeding that it's just like the healing. Even if you were to keep healing, they just like couldn't keep up with how bad the wounds are.
He'd be like, "Rest in peace, ma'am."
She kind of just looks up at you and kind of like blood kind of coming out of her mouth and just grits her teeth slightly. Barnabas, it's your go.
Yeah.
15 hits.
Yeah.
How'd you kill it?
I think Barney at this speed is just like a fucking freight train. I think he just goes through it.
Yeah.
The sword is like sweeping down. He just goes through it and out the other side.
It's Ike's side and B, but he cuts through.
Oh, yeah.
Very nice. We'll clear the turn order for now. I will keep the music still going.
I say at the end of combat, Rohan with his little moon, that Ironstone in reserve would spend the 3 cure wounds on people.
Yeah, you could do that. Who are you spending it on?
The main gang, 1 each.
Okay, roll it.
So I'll do Rilara, Barney, Rohan.
Oh, save the best for yourself, did ya? Classic healer. Thank you very much.
Tara, you can see it's just like completely, like she's dying. With her last sort of breath, she kind of looks up to you, Rohan, and she just sort of looks up at you in your direction, and she says, "Get out of here. Go to the Rock of Brawl."
The Black Rock! Got it!
You would have heard this as well, Rulara.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah.
Got it, Rohan. Let's go.
And you can see she slumps and she is dead.
Yeah. Aww.
He'd just be like, "Moon be with you, my dude!" And, run forward.
She kind of looks at Vina as she sort of runs with her. She's like, "I didn't know you could punch so hard. I'm impressed."
Stop! You can thank me when we can get to the fucking sky dock.
Just a quick compliment as we, run past. Where are we going, by the way? Is it up?
You'd be going to this, but as you turn the corner, you see that right down the bottom of this corridor, that out of, I don't know how far you can see actually. How far can you see?
I can see a big crystal thing.
Yeah, so out from the crystal, you see 5 more of these astral blights.
Oh, shit. I can see Micken.
Rohan would see this side. Be like,
yeah, you see the mechanical body, just lots of different parts strewn over. The top half of his body has been like ripped open, and he's just kind of like he's like pointing in your direction. And his eyes, you know, that usually would switch between the different colors, are just kind of to indicate his different emotions, are kind of just like flashing like black. And he like reaches that, like the top part of his body kind of just reaches out to you, towards you, Rohan, and it just goes mechanical aardvarks, kind of like.
Find the man! Don't you worry! We got this!
You'd also see Rohan and Vulara. You see from there's a set of like steel bars here, and you see Micken is like banging on them, and he's like, hey, let me help!
Oh fuck!
Have I got a spell slot?
Are we in combat?
It's not quite in combat yet. The astral blights probably. You've got, I'd say, 5 rounds where you see these astral blights like spawning out of the crystal.
Can Rulara run over there? Does the door look openable from over here first? Does it need a key? Do we know if it needs a key?
It looks like a prison door, and he has not opened it, so maybe.
Laura, can't you like teleport him out of there?
This is my last go. Yes, I can. Teleport him out to the stairs.
Okay. Boom. He just looks to you and says, "Thank you."
Quickly, let's go.
Yeah, he starts running towards the stairs. Vina kind of looks, as she does, she like runs it, looks back at you, Barnabaeus, who's kind of positioned himself there. She says, "Are you coming?"
At some point, my haste is going to run out, and I'm going to be like, "Oh!"
Yeah, it's only a minute, so you got to decide, Natalie, how long it's been.
I'd say as you're sort of getting to the top of the stairs, it would probably wear off.
Where's Whizpop?
Right.
Ah!
Rohan's turning into a horse, and he's like, "Get off, Barney!" But before he changes.
Amazing, I love it. Switches to a horse. Barney, do you climb on the back of?
Yeah, of course. Can't say no to that.
So you, this horse has a little bit of trouble getting up the stairs with this huge hippo on his back. Do an athletics check for me with the horse stat block.
Oh god.
Hi-yo, Rohan! Away!
Yeah.
Oh wait. Oh yeah, that's it.
Barnabas, you do take 1 point of damage as you're sort of knocked about a lot when you're going up these stairs, and just sort of the back of Rohan can barely keep your weight upon it.
Oh. My gift bits.
But you do climb to the top of the circular stairway, making its way up to the Skydock, and the scene at the Skydock is quieter than you would have expected. It seems that you are the first to make it here, apart from a few other cadets that are aboard a space galleon. You see Cricklet, Fred, and Whizpop are all here.
Yes,
and
let's go.
they just see you and they start waving like desperately, like, and I just hear Fred in the distance going, "Lou, we can't get the ship started, Lou." And Vina just looks to you and says, "Let's get on board and get the hell out of here."
Yep. Fucking running on board.
You see this is a huge space galleon, and on the front it seems to be Mert's personal ship. At the front it's engraved, it says it says in smaller letters, it says Mert the Mercilesses, and then underneath Moon Dancer.
Nice.
So do
Would it be called the bloody,
you... no,
There's going to be a sex swing somewhere on
yeah,
here.
there's going to be a book in the ship where it says that probably, but yeah. So
I'll get on
you
board, yeah.
all get on board, yeah. So you rush to the ship of the Moon Dancer. One of you's got to pilot the ship. You got to make your way to the Spelljamming helm, which would be below deck on this particular ship, slightly below deck.
Would they know that? Would they know where it is? Does it take a second to get it?
Yeah, they would point you to it. The crew who are on there, they would just say, "Yeah, Cricklet would like make some sort of insectoid noise and kind of points you down, Rulara, towards the."
She's just sprinting full speed to get there.
As you make your way down, Rulara, there's not enough really time to react to it in this current situation, but as you get down next to the Spelljammer, you immediately just sort of jump into the seat, and then you kind of look up to the side of you, and or just sort of ahead of you in your vision, and you look on and you see a floating creature with like a number of different tentacles, sort of flying around. And it's got like a pirate's hat on, and it's just kind of looking at you around the corner, like quite scared.
Wait, what? In the ship?
In the ship, yeah.
Oh. Well, can't deal with that right now. Let's fly away.
Yeah, so the rest of you standing on the deck of the Moon Dancer, you start to see scores of crystalline vines erupting from the ocean, but Rulara begins to power the Spelljammer, and the space galleon takes off and makes its way into the atmosphere of Toril. Let me change the music slightly. Let's go.
It's reminded me of the stressful Jedi Knight Academy times.
Yeah.
I put all enemies to Sith.
Let's do this one. My music wants to actually load for me.
In retrospect, he would have turned into a draft horse, but slightly stronger.
Yeah. I'm gonna need it. I'm a big hippo man.
Exactly.
So, from below, erupting from the surface of your world, you see the vines, some of the vines reaching high enough to break through the clouds.
Jesus.
You find yourself sailing through a void filled with colourful glasses and blinking stars. And below, you can see that the these vines below, they in the very distance, as you're sort of before you like breach the atmosphere, you can see that the vines have not only penetrated through the Isle of Nimbrau, but you can see that they are erupting all up and down the Sword Coast.
Shit.
Oh shit.
From all the way from Baldur's Gate, Waterdeep, you see the damaged city of Waterdeep because of the awful flood that hit it many a year ago. At this point, even more damage is done as more crystalline vines burst up through the middle of the city, and then finally all the way up to Neverwinter, which has seen its more than its fair share of hardships in recent years.
And I ask if Rohan can see something.
Of course, yeah.
Can you see what's happened to Undercliff Village?
It's a high DC.
Yeah.
Do a perception check for me. Can't see from here, it's just too far.
Just like put his face right next to the porthole. And he's like, "Damn, it didn't get on the Cliff Village."
So, with yourself sailing through this void filled with colourful glasses and blinking stars, you see a school of space-dwelling fish swims past the ship on the starboard side. You see Vina kind of like slumps and sort of sighs a sigh of relief and says, to you, Barnabas, she says, well, Captain, the bosun said we need to get to the Rock of Brawl.
Oh yeah, the Black Rock, yeah.
We have orders. We need to follow them. Do we know? Do we have maps? Do we have navigation equipment?
You see, like, Fred, like, is like, Lou, there might be some below deck, Lou.
Right, let's go find out.
So, let's pick slightly calmer music, I think, as the situation does calm slightly. And let's get the classic. So you are now aboard the Moon Dancer, and I will drag you over to... whoops, did not mean to do that, sorry.
We're under attack!
That was an accident. Let's... Boom. You are aboard the Moon Dancer, and you can feel free to drag your tokens out if you would like to. You don't have to. I will reveal also in... Let's show to players your space galleon, the Moon Dancer.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah.
Whereabouts am I driving this thing?
So
This
the
map.
Spelljammer, uniquely to this to the space galleon, would actually be below deck. Weirdly enough, it would be in the steerage deck at the very bottom, and there would be a porthole at the bottom here that is something so you can see out of the front of the boat or the ship.
So I'm like there.
You would be there, yeah, exactly there. I'll drag out. I think you guys should have. I'm going to actually give you guys all control of your companions as well. So feel free to start positioning them as you would position them.
We've got here.
We've got a mangonel.
Rohan would take up the messel. He'd be doing it for Winston Ryback in his honour.
No.
Oh.
Micken can go in the brig. I think he should actually go in the brig.
Did he?
Nah.
You go in
I
the
mean,
brig?
Rohan wouldn't give a shit. But,
There's more pressing matters than taking care of people in the brig, I think. That's what Rodara would say anyway. But yeah, as we come out into the space anyway, the adrenaline sort of goes down, she grits her teeth. She will come back up to the deck to see everyone.
Before
Is it
that
right?
would happen, you would see this floating creature with tentacles and this pirate hat would kind of move out towards you, and you just see sort of floats with these two sort of eye stalks that look at you, Brulara, and you don't see any mouth moving, but you hear in your head, you just say, "Is it all safe?"
I think our immediate reaction would have been to just calm down, but it hasn't attacked her this whole time, so she wouldn't be aggressive towards it. It's safe on the ship as far as I know now. I need to go and check the top though, make sure none of them got on. Speaking of, none of them got on. Who are you?
You hear the voice in your head again, and it just says, "I am the backup Spelljammer aboard Mirtha Magnificence. Moon Dancer. My name is Flapjack."
That's a cute name, Flapjack. That's a good way to get me to fall in love with a character. Well, I guess you should go and introduce yourself to everyone else as well.
He kind of like moves back around the sort of like because he would have been over here, He sort of he like floats back over there and moves back in, and then kind of comes back out. And in one tentacle, you see he's holding like a book, and in the other tentacle, he's holding like a plate with a slice of cake on it. And he kind of like moves back over to you, and he's like, "I have nutrition should you require."
I'm good for now. Please, Nally, is it a flapjack? It better be a flapjack.
Oh, it's definitely a flapjack.
Oh, hell yeah.
He kind of looks down at you and says, "I heard all the awful commotion. Where is Commander Mert? Mert the Magnificent.
It's kind of
Mert the Mystic."
looks down and sort of points, not points, but sort of motions towards the windows as they were. If you look down, I don't think many people in that area made it.
He kind of moves towards the side of the thing and looks at the porthole, and he's like, "Oh goodness, this is awful."
Yeah.
And you see him kind of like with floating in the air, he kind of like visibly kind of slumps, like sort of. "Yes, we should make our way to the main deck. Are you the new captain?"
No, but I'll probably be flying this ship most of the time. Although, I mean, maybe you will.
"Are you an experienced pilot?"
I'm mostly just a student, but I've had some experience now.
"Ah, of course, one of the cadets of the academy. Well, should you need me, I, Flapjack, can pilot this space galleon, the Moon Dancer, with most proficiency. I can give you a full background into the history of space galleons and other various spelljamming ships you may encounter throughout the galaxy. I have also an encyclopedic knowledge of many of the beasts and species you may encounter within wild space. And also I particularly enjoy discussing knowledge of religion, philosophy, mathematics, and countless other subjects. But I suppose now is not the time."
Not right now, but we can have some interesting chats later. For now, I think we should just go introduce you to everyone above. Remind me, Natalie, can the space jammer can just be unpiloted and just drift for a bit?
It would just drift, but it wouldn't be. It would be like not moving, basically.
Okay. Yeah. She'll just take off the helm, put it to the side. Let's go.
It'd be like a ship with no wind in its sails, basically. It'd just be bobbing along.
Cool.
So yeah, you see Rulara emerge from the steerage deck up to the main deck, and what would have been the rest of you been doing during this time? Wizpop would have been glued to your side, Barnabaeus, and he says, he would just be like, "Master Barnabaeus, I'm so glad you made it."
As am I, Wizpop, as am I for you. This is a strange situation we find ourselves in.
What happened? Suddenly, there's all these noise and explosions, and I felt like I was back on with those Clockwork Horrors again, where you saved me. You saved me once more. We surely would have been lost without
I wish we could have saved more, Wizpop. There, I'm not exactly sure what happened. These horrible crystal things attacked the academy, and it looks like the whole of the Sword Coast is under threat. We have to get to the Rock of Braal as quickly as possible.
He kind of like visibly kind of looks down and sad as, you know, the thought of it's not obviously his world, but your world and the little world he's been living on for the last sort of week or so. He just sort of looks down, a little bit of steam kind of comes out of his ears as he does. And then he looks up to you and he says, Well, I'm glad it. I'm glad that you made it off, Master Barnabaeus. I am. That's twice you've saved my skin or my metal.
Well, don't. Let's not count our whiz pops before we're home and dry. There's potentially plenty of danger out here, so you've got to keep a sharp eye out for us, whiz pop.
Of course, I'll be the lookout.
Perfect.
And if you need anything, it's customary in my culture, Master Barnabaeus. If someone saves another's life, then, well, I would just like to say we're going to. He looks nervous and he says, like more steam sort of coming out of his ears the more nervous he gets, and he's just like, I dedicate myself to you with a life debt.
Or the chain is building.
I don't take that lightly, Miss Pop, and I will not place us in any more danger than I have to.
He nods. And he starts sort of looking out over the sort of being very, very aware.
Yeah, Barney would just turn around and kind of shout to the ship as a whole, just like, why have we stopped moving?
And at this point, you see Rulara and Flapjack emerge from.
Oh wait,
the
could
deck.
Rohan have been talking to these people
yes,
for a little bit?
Yeah, of course.
He'd just been like, "Oh man, we got a new boat! What's everyone want to do on the boat, man?"
You see Fred is like rushing around the ship and is like, Lulu, what do we do? Lulu, what do we do?
We just like, chill out, man. We're fine now, fine.
Dude.
We gotta work out how we get like us in a team to be the boat.
Do a persuasion check, funnily enough, with advantage. Because I think that would actually kind of work on Fred. A 20, he's like, Lulu, yes.
To Fred, he'd be like, man, what do you want to do on the boat? Like, you can do anything. What are you good at?
Lulu, no, I'm pretty good at protecting people, Lulu.
Well, yeah, man, you can be chief bodyguard, yeah. What about you, Cricky?
You see that Cricklet nods, and then these sort of sounds, these like insectoid like sounds that you do not understand, quite clearly does not speak your language.
He'd be like, yeah, music man,
but
I like that.
She does seem to understand, and then she sort of scratches her head with the music man thing, and then you see from like out, she like swings around a bag on her front, and she's got like the bag has got like, she starts pulling out different tools. She's got like a set of carpenter's tools in there. She's got a set of like what looks like thieves' tools.
Oh,
like that.
Good with your hands, yeah. We got a lot of them.
She makes the and then sort of nods like towards you.
You can be the chief engineer / patch up person.
She nods again and makes a.
And you look at Vino and he's like, you can be the chief. What are you good at? Stealing beds? I'm joking.
She kind of just looks at you like she's sort of sitting at the floor at this point, like sort of clearing off like sweat from her head, and she says, I just want to get to the Rock of Brow, man. This is fucked.
Well, just, turn that frown upside down.
She gives you a big sarcastic thumbs up.
And Mickey H, not being such a good boy recently.
He kind of looks up at you and he's like, thank you for not leaving me.
Well, it's a good thing Rulara can teleport people, otherwise I probably would have, Try to break those bars in my head and we'd both be dead, yeah?
He kind of nods and says, "Well, I appreciate it. You had every right to leave me."
Well, you can be the chief cargo man.
He kind of gives a sort of sad nod and just sort of like a, yeah.
Aw.
And everyone, Captain is Barney, and I'm the chef. And Rilara is the one who moves the boat, yeah? Is that all good, everyone? And you do like thumbs up, if everyone agrees.
For Fred, like,
Ulara probably hears the trail end of that.
Yeah.
And she's like,
you come up to see Rulara, you see like Befred like puts his little appendage out, and then like a bubble, like a little bubble thumb comes, boom, like comes out the end of it, and he's like, "Lou, that's a great idea, Lou."
Figs.
But then,
Well,
yeah,
you say
Rulari,
speaking of helmsman, you found this guy, Flapjack. She
Yeah,
points to him,
you
motions towards him.
you see, in fact, Rulara and Rohan, obviously Rulara, you haven't met him, but do a nature check and see if you recognise what this creature even is. That's right, you definitely do.
How Rohan's a druid, yet his nature is -1.
Yeah, you definitely don't. Barnabas, would you be paying attention at this point, or?
Yeah, he's just up above
Yeah.
people. He'd be like looking down on them.
Yeah, do a nature check for me as well, then, see if you recognise.
Oh, -1, bros.
Yeah, neither of you do, but Rulara, you definitely do. You recognise this creature to be a flump.
Hey, flump.
Yeah.
Rohan would be like, slip me some skin, man! And he would do like a low 5.
Yeah, he would sort of low five you with one of his tentacles, and his mouth wouldn't move, but you would hear in your head like, "Ah, this must be the new crew of the Moon Dancer. A pleasure to meet you. My name is Flapjack."
Oh man, when I was at home, my mum used to make some great flapjacks. I've got a recipe if you want to try some.
I'm sure they would not compare to my personal flapjacks.
Oh man, you make flapjacks?
Yeah, you'd see he's carrying a plate and like some sort of various flapjacks. And he says, "Please help yourself. It is said that in times of great peril that you must ensure you are keeping your sugar levels up."
Rohan just takes for a there's a word for my mum flapjacks!
They're really good, actually.
Yeah.
You see
Oh, yeah.
Befred like rushes over and grabs one and just sort of like puts his own hand and just like inside his head, and then it just sort of you start seeing it digest inside him, like through his suture, and he's like, "Lou, that's delicious, Lou."
Fred needs more help, so he can't die now, Lee.
We'll
The
see.
deal is struck.
Yeah.
Barney would call out and be like, "This is all very well and good, and I'm glad we're gathered here, but this is a dark time. The Academy, for all we know, has been badly wounded, and the world is in peril. I don't mean to put a downer on things, but I think we all need to take this quite seriously and consider how we're going to optimize our little team going forward."
Wispot moves up beside you, and he calls out and says, "Very seriously."
Oh no. Yes, thank you, Wispop. I wholeheartedly agree with Rohan's designations of people, and I welcome Flapjack to the crew.
A
Hello,
pleasure.
Flapjack.
He'd sort of
We need
like
to-
repeat inside your mind, Barnabas, knowing that you're the captain, and just say just what he said to Rulara earlier, but just to you, just being like, "Captain, if you wish to discuss the matters of Spelljammers, I have intricate knowledge on that and the creatures of wild space, and also if you wish to discuss knowledge of topics such as philosophy, mathematics," and he sort of goes on in that regard. But only you hear that.
Then Barney would say out loud, "Perhaps our newest friend can enlighten us on the details of the Rock of Brawl."
Ah, yes, of course, as you all start to hear the voice inside your head again. And, let me quickly pull up the... He would... He would say, "Ah, yes, the Rock of Brawl. It is a city built on the back of an asteroid that orbits Toril. Its inhabitants, who hail from many worlds, typically refer to Brawl as the Rock. There is no other place quite like it in wild space.
What about the moon?
The moon, unfortunately, is an empty void. Since the many hundreds of years ago, the Selunians were wiped out, and the whole sense of civilization has never regained its presence that was once upon the moon of Saloon."
I imagine when Entry said that, when he said empty void, it just cut to Rohan's face like, boo.
He would then keep going on until you stopped. He'd be like, "The Rock traces its roots back to roughly 170 years ago, when the eponymous Crapton Browl established a pirate refuge there," and he would keep going on until you interrupted him.
We're probably interrupting. Sorry, Rohan, you go.
He's like, "Well, so we're going to Black Rock, and the moon's Grey Rock, yeah?"
The Rock of Brawl, Rohan.
Brawl?
Brawl.
Oh, that's the thing blind people used to read.
Do you know the way, Flapjack? We need directions.
"I do indeed. I can direct you, madam.
Wonderful.
Yes.
It is a simple journey. It is approximately..." Let me just quickly check how long it is. Let me quickly check how long the journey is, just because I can't remember. Apologies.
Flamer.
Nah, it's good you're here, Flapjack. I don't think I can pilot it all night myself. We can take turns.
Quite, madame. What the fuck is this information? I think it takes about 24 hours probably to get there from here.
Okay.
Or just maybe probably more like 16 hours.
Okay. Yeah.
Jack!
16 hours, hey? I guess we better get going.
Wait a minute. What is on the Rock of Brawl, Flapjack?
What did you say, Rohan? It sort of cut out slowly for me.
What is on the Rock of Brawl?
Well, there are many things on the Rock of Brawl. Let me quickly get the fucking thing up again.
I mean, why are we going there?
Well, Rilara knows that.
I remember now.
The bosun told you to go there.
Yeah.
Did she tell us why? Can't remember.
Yeah.
No, she was
she
dying,
didn't.
wasn't she? Probably not.
Okay. Rohan thought there might be a base there or something.
Flapjack would say, in response to that though, since you asked him, he would say, where is my notes?
Oh my god. Did we see Rog on the way out?
Who, sorry?
Rog?
You did not, no?
Oh god.
Rip.
Flapjack would say, Perhaps there is someone on the Rock of Bral who may be able to assist you. He doesn't give any more information yet.
I imagine we'll need some assistance. I don't think we can pilot a ship without resources forever.
During this time, you can all take a short rest, by the way.
Okay.
Yes.
Because as you're talking, as like Flapjack begins to sort of go on and say this, can I have Barnabas, since you're at the top of the ship, do a perception check for me, please?
Perception. Hey, yeah.
You
21.
begin to notice, Barnabas, that another vessel comes into view, approaching the Moon Dancer from a stern. The pursuing vessel looks like a giant moth with wings made of iridescent crystal, similar in colour and lustre to the crystalline vines that ravaged your world. You can just make out figures on the other vessel's deck scrambling to arm the ship's mangonel. Flapjack also suddenly notices, and then in all your heads you hear, "Uh-oh, that is the ship of the Astral Elves, and they do not look friendly. I would ready yourselves for a fight."
Oh dear.
And he'd also
Stations!
say that the Star Moth is the fastest ship compared to a space galleon of the Moon Dancer's capabilities, and the Moon Dancer has no hope of outrunning it. Captain, I suggest that you have about a minute to prepare before the Star Moth gets close enough to use its mangonel. I recommend that you, Captain, order the crew to turn the ship about and close with the Astral Elves as quickly as possible to minimize the Star Moth's opportunity to fire upon the Moon Dancer.
Was that to just Barney?
That was just a Barney, yeah.
Okay.
He's the captain after all. If Tom's there.
Yeah, no, Tom is here. We have a mangonel as well, though.
We do.
Junk, junk.
You don't want a boat to get fucked.
Also true.
I will
But
say.
if our boat's bigger than their boat,
I will say
Yeah,
you
go
can see that their ship is, from your distance advantage, you're 21. You can see there's a lot more crew on their ship than there is yours. You think that they've got a lot more ability to man weaponry than you do.
okay. Alright, Rulara, Flapjack, make all haste for that ship. The rest of you, I need 5. Let's have Vina, Cricklet, Micken, Fred, and Rohan on the mangonel.
Not a man!
And then whoever isn't piloting, whoever isn't... Actually, no, I'd rather have you down there as a backup. So yeah, that's fine. Full steam ahead!
Okay, let's get this music going, shall we? Let's do...
Ship
This
battle,
one.
ship battle, ship battle, ship.
Barney needs to get the spell message so that he can go between decks and
That's
send
true.
people messages.
He has the greatest spell message in the world, which is called a really loud voice.
So are you, as they're closing in, you would be able to make one attack if you're planning to try and like dock with them to try and get in close so you're not taking significant amount of weapon damage from the ship itself.
Yeah. Let's board the bastards.
Yeah, Barney said get close.
Okay, so are you going to make a mangonel attack before then? They will have time to make one of their own as well.
Let's do it!
Okay, so if you want to get the space galleon up for me, I
Go
will
on, Rohan.
make one for them as
Oh,
well.
okay. Chips. Yeah. Let's do this.
Roll it
Balliste,
I
mangonel.
rolled it with advantage. Whoops, hold on.
Oh! It's a nat 1 and a
Yeah,
nat 20.
No, I'm
God.
re-rolling that because that.
Is it at disadvantage?
It would be at disadvantage actually. So actually, theirs would be a nat 1 because you're so it would be within sort of close range. 15
Oh.
though does actually hit the star moth.
Good job.
So roll that damage. You should be able to control the rolling and damage in the character sheet, Kieran.
It doesn't have a character sheet,
Oh, does
so I guess it's not on edit or something.
I will put it on edit for you. That's my bad.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Good
29 damage.
There you go. Now you should be able to control it. Very nice. The star moth does take a
Yep.
big
I
hit,
can.
but you are now closing in range, and I will move you over to.
Oh, what? It's got a special ship character sheet. What the fuck? Oh, I didn't know this was a thing.
Yeah.
The outrage.
Right. So you are. If you could please, everyone, make sure you've taken your short rest before this. But I will need everyone to roll initiative.
God, the vines! What the fuck?
Oh,
Yeah, they're fucking everywhere, man.
Eba.
That's real bad.
So many.
Yeah, it is.
Pormir's doomed.
Oh, it was already doomed.
There's nothing there. The vines can have it.
So you had everyone else was up here, I believe, on the manga now.
That would always be a very interesting campaign to run.
This pops over. Oops.
People in
Oh.
fucked Cormier.
Yeah, true. Traveling through the wasteland, having to steal food from people.
Hoping Dragon doesn't come down and fuck you up.
Yeah.
Hoping Metal Man doesn't come and get you.
Oh god, no man. Oh man. Whiz Pop dies, I riot.
Fred dies, alright.
Low. I'm dying now.
Yay.
I think he should be a barbarian. Low.
I've given
Goes
them
to
all
kill mode.
side kickstart blocks from
Yeah.
Spire Peak.
Nice.
Nice.
That the one in Tasha's.
No, I gave the more basic ones that were in Ice
Oh, okay.
because I thought they kind of suited it a bit more.
Okay. Venus got a lot of health.
She does, yeah. So let me quickly change the names of these because it makes it a bit easier for me to track. Sorry, I've just got a lot of initiatives to roll.
Yeah.
Good.
I should have given you the group initiative.
Yeah, God. I'll get that for future sessions.
Post it. I like how originally I was like, nah, I won't use macros. Now it's like, this makes everything so much easier.
I've seen the light.
Yeah.
My god, that captain's hat.
I am
He
just
must
gonna
die.
keep the what on Flapjack's hat?
No, this guy.
Oh,
On the
yeah.
baddie ship.
Oh,
Look at
yeah,
that hat.
It's great, isn't it?
He must die for that crime.
I'm going to do the Hadozzi as one initiative because they're more like ship crew manning the ship.
You know, that ballista's pointed right at me.
Flapjack's turn. Let me just make sure the cameras all settled for the video. Boom. So Flapjack is on the bottom of the ship with Rulara. Let's just see if there's anything he can actually do. He will cast Unseen Servant.
Nice.
So he's going to sort of assist you in piloting the ship, Rulara.
Mhm.
And in fact, he would say to you, Rulara, he says, "Madame, if you wish to help your companions aboard deck, I'm sure they would appreciate your help. I can manage here in the meantime."
Okay, if you're sure. I'll be going.
Right, so the astral elf, you see now that you're docked, this astral elf, you see that they are sort of wearing these like red armor with like sort of like these white masks with like I'll post a little picture in the chat for you. Where's the player art handout? See if they've got one. Astral elf. What? Here we go. I will show to players.
Sorry, is Dina an elf?
Fina's a moon elf.
Moon elf. Okay.
Yeah, so she's not an astral elf.
Moon. Oh, Karen. Moon.
Oh, do you guys see their picture?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Damn.
that's what they look like.
Nice.
Swaggy.
So this one is going to do a running jump, 10
Ooh.
feet, and then jump aboard.
Oh.
And then so that would be 10, 20 feet. So it's got another 10 feet of movement. Although
This guy hits Whizpop, he's fucking dead.
he's going to make 2 longbow attacks.
I'm gonna eat this guy. My big hippo mouth.
I think he would target one at Whizpop and one at you, Barnabas.
You're fucking dead!
I will allow you to make an intimidation check, if you'd like, as a free action, to see, because Barnabas is the captain and he is 2.
Yeah.
No, he is going to target.
Inspiration!
Oh, inspiration, yeah.
No hesitation.
Got a DC, I think it says DC 14, I have in mind.
God, doesn't bode well then.
16. He's going to target you with both attacks, so boom, boom.
Come at me, you coward!
5 misses an actual 1, of the 21 does hit for 16 points of damage. It's 8 points of piercing and 8 points of radiant damage.
This bodes poorly. Ow. Yep.
Awesome. Rulara, is your go.
She just makes sure Flapjack's got the helm
Yeah, you would easily have
all
the helm.
covered. She'll go back up. How much movement does that take?
I would say just for this case, it would probably take longer usually, but I think it's kind of lame that you miss out on a turn. So I'd say you can get to the top, like by the time this is all happening.
To where I am on the map?
Yes, you'd be like just coming out of the cargo hold there.
Okay. In that case, then are these guys all just chilling at the top over here?
They are like these 3 seem to be manning ballista. There's there a number of other ones that are sort of running around the ship, sort of like helping pilot it and doing various kind of tasks aboard, basically.
Okay. Let me just see how big of a radius this is. So she will. It's a 20-foot radius,
Mm-hmm.
so it's pretty big.
It would not hit this one, I don't think, because they're well. It depends, because they're lower down. They're quite significantly lower down, probably about 25 feet down. These
25
stairs
feet
go.
down? Okay.
Yeah.
That's
So it
fine.
wouldn't
They're
hit
out. They're out of it.
this one. You can see it's like in this huge, like high back chair, Barnabas. But you
With that,
yeah, you can quite easily tell it's a spell jamming helm.
he's getting cannoned.
Well, all these guys down here, then, she'll aim it like 10 foot above, so they're still in it.
Yeah.
But they get drawn up to the center, so they go 10 feet up as well as towards the center if they fail.
It's a 20-foot swing. Whereabouts are you doing it? So like here. Yes, you could actually hit all of these ones. Roll the damage for me. Oh my god, that was really
Wow.
bad damage.
Real bad roll.
So it actually does matter what I roll here. So what it is a con save.
On save.
How many do I need to? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we've got 1. So it's half damage, right?
Yeah, and they don't get dragged to the middle.
So, this one fails. This one's dead. This one. What's your DC? 13.
DC is... It's on a staff. Let me just have a look.
It'll still be your DC.
It'll be my DC.
I think so.
15.
Yeah, that one's dead. This one passes. This one's dead. This one's dead.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, these guys are not. These definitely look like sort of crew hands. They do not look like warriors at all. This one survives.
But
But that's good. They are no longer manning the ballista.
Yeah. Can I, like, stay, like, tucked in this little area here? Poke my head out?
Yeah, you could, yeah.
Yep.
Doses are up next. These ones will rush over to the ballista. And they are going to fire at Barney with the ballista. Let me just get the Star Wars ballista up. At Barney. That was, yeah, right. A natural 20.
Uh-oh, guys.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
no.
Oh, fuck.
This is maximized.
It is maximized.
56.
56
I'm
wins.
definitely down.
Holy shit.
I'm glad I took the tough feat, because I think that would have one-wiped me.
Yeah, that was
Otherwise-
ridiculous. Holy shit.
Woo!
Whizpop's just like, no! You see steam is like coming out of his ears, his mouth, and his like little hat as well.
Oh my god.
The Astral Sarpis is piloting the ship, and I don't know if it's really in a position to actually do anything. Technically it could, but it's not even going to bother because it's just such a confident position. Especially seeing that they just took them down. It's just like I'm just going to just focus all my thing on piloting. Whizpop is going to rush to you, Barnabas. And he is going to cast Cure Wounds.
Oh, yeah, my boy!
Imagine that bolt hitting Barney
Yeah.
and he just takes it in the stomach.
Oh yeah, make a injury check actually for that.
I did. You got 15.
Oh, okay. I'm not going to have you do injury checks for every single going down in this campaign, I've decided, but I'm going to do it for sort of like bigger kind of injuries and make it a slightly higher DC, I think. I think I want to make it like maybe like a DC 13 rather than a 10. So it's less likely in general, but when something like that happens, like it's more likely you do actually get injured. I think that kind of makes more sense.
Yeah.
We'll see if it doesn't work, then we can go back to the way we were doing it. But 8 points of healing, and he's like, "I've got you, Captain! Get away from him, you fiends!" He stands like over you.
Life debt repaid, Whizpop.
Fred is gonna like move like this way and then sort of dash probably. Oh, would he dash though?
Yay.
I don't know if he would. I think he'd probably just shoot with his longbow actually. 150 feet. Which, yeah, he's gonna shoot with his longbow, which I will say is it's not actually a longbow. He's just holding the arrow, and then his arms like form into the shape of a longbow. So he is going.
Oh no! I suddenly thought of Shaky Jake. He's Shaky Jake.
He rolled a natural 1. So it instantly just like he's just like no, I got this, and then it just goes and right into the ship. He's like no. This Astral Elf is gonna running jump to here. He is going to make one attack against Whizpop.
You absolute scum.
Does hit.
Oh no.
5 plus 11 is enough to take Whizpop down in one hit. He is unconscious.
Eat your bones!
And then he is going to go over to Barnabas.
Uh-oh.
With advantage.
Yep.
Yeep.
An 11 with advantage misses as it clangs. How does Barnabas I imagine we're seeing Whizpop go down. How does
He just
react?
fucking catches the sword in his hand.
Oh, yeah, fucking love that.
He's just gritting his teeth and looking up at him like, you'll pay for that.
Oh, do me an intimidation check. Because I really like this vibe. Oh, just if you want, just charisma. Well, it doesn't make much difference, but charisma.
Oh!
Point of inspiration, and you not only catch the hit die, you do take 1 point of damage from catching the sword.
Yep.
But you can spend up to half your hit die.
Ooh, that's very cool.
I think it's just super badass.
That's one hit die, because I spent so many. But I did roll a 10, so 11 HP. Up to 18.
Cricklet is... Ooh, Cricklet can actually do some stuff. Let's take the dash as a bonus action. So 30 feet, 60 feet. You can see the captain's down, and Cricklet, she just goes into a complete sprint as quickly as she can. And yeah, she's just gonna action dash as well up to here. But that is all she can do. Barnabas, it's your go.
Oh, you're fucking dunzo. Yeah. And just rises to his feet and bends the sword back in the guy's hand. And is gonna go to town in this great sword. I got any extra shit? We'll see how we go. 2 attacks. 1,
21 hits.
2.
Natural one doesn't, but you do get a point of inspiration.
Wow. 9, and I'll pump 3 more for my last astral spot.
So, not much.
God. See, the smart thing to do would be to action surge dodge. I also want to beat the shit out of this guy. I will bonus action second wind.
Mm-hmm.
That's an easy decision, first of all. What I get? Ooh, nice. Yeah, I will action surge and take the dodge action.
Okay, very nice.
Because we gotta win this fight.
The third Astral Elf is going to jump over. He cannot actually get to you, but I think he is going to get the longbow and
Yep.
one shot at Cricklet and one shot at you, Barnabas. First one at Cricklet does hit Cricklet. The second one misses you, so 4 plus 7 is 11 points of damage. So, boom. Rohan is...
Rohan's no! He'll run down the stairs next to Relara, over here more, and he will balm for summer court Whizpop.
Very nice.
Get him back up,
Hell yeah.
and then oh,
nice.
he will moonbeam. He's like, watch out for Moonhead! God. No, not freehand circle.
So Moonbeam is 5-foot radius. Yeah, so
Yeah.
very nice. Where is he doing it?
He's good.
Oh shit!
Oh,
Roll
yeah.
damage me first, because they might not
Yeah.
even be able to survive it.
I'm a moon man. Where's it gone? Oh, it's second level.
Oh.
No, they're all dead.
Oh shit.
They were all on 4 HP, so boom, boom, boom. I'll kill him now because they can't move out of it. So
Listen.
is that your turn, Rohan?
Yeah.
Vina. She can see what's going on. She's gonna dash all the way up to here. Don't think she's got anything else to get. Yeah, no, she just wants to get there as quickly as possible to help Barney. But that's as far as she can get for now. Micken is going to move up to here. Has he got any...
That guy must be crapping his pants.
Where's
Yeah.
the range?
The fucking interns, they all just got blasted.
Let's touch. 120 feet on Firebolt. I think he'll just move to here. I think he's going to shoot the one at Barney with his Firebolt.
Nice.
17 does hit.
Nice.
5 damage because he's got potent cantrip, so he adds his intelligence mod.
Oh.
Yeah, Micken's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
He's a 6th level.
Too bad
sergeant.
he's getting executed.
Flapjack is piloting the ship. The second Astral Warrior is going to move towards Cricklet. These guys, you can tell these guys are well trained and smart. First attack, 21, 3 plus 7 is 14, almost brings Cricklet down. Second attack. I should stop doing this. Boom. 17, yeah, brings Cricklet down, unconscious. And then sort of looks down to Vina. Rulara, is your go.
Rulara. I don't know, Cricket went down now though. I feel like there's probably more useful things I can do, but I kind of just want to... So she's going to throw Ickle.
Mm-hmm.
Going to throw him towards this guy over here. But she's just going to say...
Which guy? You didn't pick?
This one over here. This
Okay,
guy.
Cool. So make an attack.
But on the way...
Oh no, wait,
she's
he
gonna-
does a con save, doesn't he?
But as she throws him, she's going to enlarge him at the same time.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
So we'll do that differently then. So if you want to drag out the giant space hamster,
Yeah.
place it. There we go. Giant space
You can.
hamster appears right next to him.
Yeah. So she's concentrating. And she just yells out, "Quick, Ickle, defend him!" I think
Ickle,
it's a woman or one man, I don't know.
Ickle goes at the end of your turn, so
Yeah. Ickle will just sort of stand over quickly. I think he might take a bite attack as well.
yeah, go for the bite attack if you want.
Actually, his armor class sucks. Can I like stand over Cricklet and like dodge? Would that work?
I'll allow it, yeah.
Get in the way.
The dodge, yeah. You'd be dodging in the way. You just see this like big hamster roar.
He's also standing right in the way of the stairs as well, so that's good.
Yeah, it's true. the dozy shipmates. There's only one left, and they're just gonna like fucking run as far away as they can.
Yeah.
Just trying to cower. This one. Nah, he's still so confident. He's just like completely like calmly, just sort of like waving his hands back and forth and just slowly piloting the ship. He's not even remotely concerned. Whiz Pop is going to stand back up and is going to cast Cure Wounds again on Barney.
On Wizzy P.
Oh boy.
Wizzy P.
Huh.
Name's Wizzy P.
I won't leave you, Captain! 10 points.
We've got this, Whiz Pop.
Fred is gonna definitely wants to get into the thick of it a bit more. But 30 feet.
Fred, no.
Yeah, it's gonna fire a longbow shot at the one next to Barney.
Jelly bow.
Jelly bow does hit.
Yeah, jelly bow.
6 points of damage. Awesome. That was his go. Astral Warrior 1 is the one at Barnabas, and since you catch the sword, he's pissed, so boom, boom, 100% gonna go for you.
Yeah.
10 misses and 18, does that hit?
18 does hit, because I don't have haste.
Yes, of course.
Oh, wait! I'm dodging, baby!
Oh, yeah, so 10 would miss on the first, and then
Yep.
I'll roll another 2 for disadvantage. Yeah,
Oh,
nat
that's
ones.
Ooh.
He's just, you can see that he's like, obviously they're wearing masks, so you can't see the expression, but just in the battle stance, they're very like efficient and execute. Like, but he's also, you can sort of tell, even your passive insight, Barnabas, that he's kind of irritated that you didn't just die.
Of course.
That crit makes a death saving throw. Does fail. I'm
No!
just gonna move thingy to the back just so I can. One failure.
Quick, Ickle, put Cricklet in your hamster mouth cheeks. What?
Oh, I wish he had those. Need
Yeah,
'em.
I would consider letting you do that.
Oh, yeah.
Barnabas, it is your go. No longer dodging.
Alright, motherfucker. God. It's times like these. I should have been a battle master. I think been more than 5 minutes since I last fired the big boy. Oh, but it takes an action to load. Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
we're gonna fight with the greatsword then. Oh yeah, Team Whiz Pop and Barney going in flank mode.
Very nice. -2 to its AC.
Wooja!
Would miss,
Gotcha.
unfortunately. Also
Motherfuck! Okay, I'm spending 1 inspiration. I need to be doing something. Tick that off. Reroll the second one.
Is inspiration in Pathfinder, Tom?
It's a great question. I do not know the answer to that.
I could easily
the
put it in, I guess.
Son of a
13 also
bitch.
just misses.
Too angry. Yep.
Yeah, you see this even with the flanking position, this warrior is a very well trained combatant and just goes in and out of your things, just swiftly dodging, and as a result, this one flanks round, smart, and just goes in behind you, flanking you now. Makes 2 attacks. Both miss though, even with that. So in turn, you manage to get out of the way, dodging left and right. Rohan, it's your go.
He does want to help Barney, but he also wants to mess with this guy, but I guess he also doesn't want to draw him in. He's going to use his action to move a moonbeam there. And then he's going to Balm of the Summer Court critlet.
Okay.
Just last one.
3 HP. Boom, no longer making death saves.
He's going to get behind the mast.
Vina. No longer can get up the stairs, really.
They're allies, right? You can go through
Oh,
allies.
that's true, that's true.
Yeah, she could technically get
But,
down.
you know,
She can just
Ickle is a
about
big
get
boy.
I think she runs forwards and sort of like grabs hold of Ickle's fur and just kind of like loses it to
Oh, yeah.
like almost like hop over a fence.
Parkour style.
Yeah, and she is going to make an unarmed strike against. She crits because she crits on a 19.
Hell yeah.
So it's maximized plus this damage. So or it
Whoa.
maximizes so 11 plus 8 is 19 points of damage. Just like whacks this
Yeah.
guy in the face. And how much damage did I say it was? 19.
Yeah.
So
Womp.
that much. And she says, "Pick on someone your own size, bitch."
Yeah.
Micken is going to like sort of rush forwards down the ship a bit, keep up with Befred, and what's he gonna do? Yeah, he's gonna do this. He's gonna cast invisibility on Befred.
Oh, yeah.
So you got this.
You can't loo what you can't see.
You can't leave it!
Flapjack's still piloting the ship. The second Astral Warrior. Oh, it's gonna go for Vina. Like, just did a big fucking hit. So boom, boom.
Oh.
14 misses. 22 does hit for. Oh, that's a lot of damage. 70 is 26 points of damage. So she's down to 22 HP. Yeah, these guys are pretty fucking strong. Rulara, is your go.
Rulara, how do I command Ickle again? Is it a
Just-
bonus action or just do it? Or
Just goes
what?
whenever you're on your turn, as you like. I'm not using the exact Beast Heart rules, but I'm using the companion rules in terms of it just goes whenever the fuck you like on your turn. No, just a free action to to make him dash, dodge, or thing, but you have to use a bonus action to make him do an attack.
Okay. Well, he's just dodging at it. It's just defending. What does that count as?
If you're standing over him, so it would mean that with his size, I'd say that Cricklet essentially has 3/4 cover.
Okay, cool. She would just step out of the thing and move forward a bit. With everyone else.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, can we see this guy? He's quite far back, and that's an up.
Yeah,
Above.
do a perception check for me. DC's 15. It's kind of hard to see. And he'd also have 3/4 cover.
Yeah.
You can't see him from where your position.
What about this guy?
Okay, he will have cover. I would say half cover on this guy, but you can see him.
What about this guy?
That guy you can just see.
Okay, let's get that guy. Well, actually, with the wand of the War Mage, it ignores half cover,
Oh, so you could.
so I could do a firebolt
Yeah, you certainly could.
at this guy next to Wizbot.
Yeah, go for it. Definitely hits. Holy shit, that was a lot of damage.
Damn, yeah.
Oof.
Firebolt.
That's like a crit fire, but not.
Yeah.
Slams into the side with its astral out.
30 feet.
Anything else?
I was just having a look, see how far I can throw the rope of entanglement, but I'm not sure. Doesn't say.
I think,
It's this.
you sure it doesn't say? Because we had this conversation last time, I feel like, and Read it properly, because I'm pretty sure we did this last time and it was like, oh, it does actually say.
The other end darts forward to entangle a creature you can see within 20 feet of you.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay. Yeah. That's it.
Yeah, so you can't. No bonus action attack from thing, just dodging.
Just dodging.
Okay.
Just
Those are
covering.
It's not doing anything. And do a quick wisdom check for the Stara. No, they haven't gone down yet. He's still too confident. Yeah. He doesn't care about the Hadozi shipmates like at all.
Rude.
Whiz Pop. He's got no spell slots left and he's got no cantrips that do damage. So he's gonna take this for the captain!
Oh no.
He's gonna try and hit him with his quarterstaff.
Oh, it's got a little quarterstaff.
Yeah, a little metal
Like a
one.
little version of my cane.
It wouldn't be with advantage. No, I don't roll with advantage. I'll take the one on
With
the
the
left though.
The left one.
Yeah.
Whiz Pop always has advantage within 10 feet of Barnabas.
So he does hit. So
God, big hit.
he does 7 points of bludgeoning
Fucking
damage.
go!
Just conks him with this metal pole. For Fred, he's gonna. Can't quite get there. He gets to here. He's not gonna do easy. He's gonna dash though to get up to here. You just hear loo sound coming up. Astaroth over 1. Ooh, it's looking rough. He's gonna just try and focus down Barnabas because he's the one actually doing the damage. Boom, boom. Both missed though.
Both.
Flanking. He's pissed at that, and he's gonna try and. You can tell he's not in a good spot, so he's actually gonna try and get the fuck out of there. So opportunity attacks from Whiz Pop and Barnabas.
Oh yeah, combo attack.
Would have flanking. Whiz Pop hits, you both hit. I think it's gonna be probably enough. Whiz Pop with 5 damage. And yeah.
Double
So
sixes.
he goes to like run away. Whiz Pop kind of like puts the metal pole down and trips him slightly, and he kind of falls to the side. And then Barnabas, you just swing the sword around and just decapitate this Astral.
Oh yeah. Whiz Pop Barney combo.
Cricklet stands back up and is going to attack this guy in front of him, or her, sorry, I can always forget she's a she. With the short sword. Oh, I rolled with advantage for some reason. I'll take the 17, which does hit. Then bonus action 2 weapon fighting, the dagger, which does miss. The short sword does hit 4 points of damage. And oh, actually, no, she would have disengaged because she's in another creature's space. So she would have, yeah, it doesn't matter because the dagger didn't hit anyway. But she would disengage in the bonus action. Barnabas, it's your go.
So with gravity planes,
Mm-hmm.
if I chucked this astral elf off the side of the ship,
Oh yeah, that's how gravity planes work.
they would fall down, but as they pass the gravity plane, would they fall back up again?
They'd start floating around, basically.
Okay. Less.
But if they fell far enough outside the gravity plane, they would no longer have air.
Do you see the moonbeam as well?
That's true. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep them fucked up here. 2 attacks!
Hits.
Oh, shit.
Hits.
17
17 points of damage. Bad at all.
That's my turn.
Moonbeam!
Yeah, roll the damage for me. I'll do the con save.
17.
Woo!
Big moonbeam.
Fails.
How's Hatman looking now? Still calm and collected?
No, definitely does not now. This Astral Elf on his turn is going to disengage.
Ooh.
And is going to try and jump back to the other ship.
Cheeky blighter.
And it can do it. But that is all this movement. Just going to get rid of these Hidozi shipmates just because they're in the way.
Yep.
They are strewn across. That is the
Ship
turn.
unionized.
Rohan, it's your go.
Okay. Gonna make the moonbeam follow the sky. He's gonna come over there. What can he do? Bonus action. Need a bonus action. I liked having a character who had loads of bonus actions. Fun. Right, he's going to telekinetically shove this guy.
Hey, what does he have to do?
Strength save, I think.
Strength save, yeah.
Yeah. He's going to try and push him
Fails.
off the boat.
How many feet does
I guess he won't go off the boat, will he? I guess, like here.
Shoves him back. Go, Venus go. And he's going to position. She doesn't know where Fred is, even the Lulu. She's going to second wind as her bonus action. +5 to this. Oh my god, she rolled 2 10s on her second winds.
Keep us.
Pretty great.
She's like, wipes the blood from her mouth and it's just like, ready for round 2. And fucking misses though.
Aww.
And she just like sends a punch flying, but the Astro Elf just dodges to the side. Micken is going to move up to here. And it's gonna... What's he gonna do? Yeah, he's just gonna firebolt at the one that jumped over. Misses, unfortunately.
Ooh.
Blackjack is piloting. Second Astral Elf is here, I believe. Fuck. Tells quite a lot of people now. It's going to disengage.
Yeah.
15, 20 jumps to here, just about. Rilara, it's your go.
Rilara. What's this guy doing? The Captain Helm guy?
Just
sitting there.
Sitting in the Spelljammer. You can't really see him from your position at all, though.
Okay.
He's lower down.
She'll just move up with Micken. Do a firebolt at this guy trying to run away.
Okay. Misses, unfortunately. Oh no, that's the... Yeah, 17 does hit.
Yeah.
9 points of damage.
And she'll tell Echo to just come over here.
Cool.
And dodge still.
Yeah. Well, now things have started going to shit. So this guy is going to start moving the ship away.
Yeah.
So the ship does start to pull away.
Oh.
As he's going, though, he's going to cast a spell, or do an ability rather. Oh, how vindictive is he feeling? Oh, he can only really hit these two. Yeah. Yeah, Barnabaeus, can you make a dex save for me, please? You see, as he pulls the ship away, well, point of inspiration to you for the Natch 1. But you see he as the ship sort of started passing yours, you see his eyes sort of light up in this golden colour, and he reaches out his hand, and then suddenly this flame-like radiance rains down just upon you, and you go to sort of move out the way, but you can't with your injury, and you take this much radiant damage. 15 points of radiant. Jesus, that was a low roll.
That's a lot.
It's
Lots of ones.
15.
Yeah, and the ship is pulling away. It is definitely faster than your ship as well. I would estimate you've got about 3 rounds before it just completely outruns your ship. This is a very fast craft compared to the Space Galleon. Whizpop can't do anything, so got no spells left. Fred is invisible. Fred, would you? I will say at this point, do you want to give chase, or would you just?
I mean, it's up to... I mean, how are we gonna get message down to Thingy-mabob?
No mercy!
It's more, do you want to try and kill the ones that are not completely gotten away yet? You could probably, I would say, if you want to get like a round of spells off and stuff, or a round of shots off, then you've got enough for like sort of 2 rounds within normal range and 1 round within disadvantage range.
Okay.
So feel free. We'll come out of initiative order for now.
Okay. Well, Rulara would come round to here so she could try and see this person.
You would be able to see him if they're pulling away.
Yeah. Can I don't know if it would work, because spell jamming doesn't really require you moving, but you could try and do hold person.
Certainly try.
Yeah. So wisdom save.
Yeah, they got 24.
No pass anyway. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but anything else you've got a couple of other actions you could do.
I've got one more thing I can try. Try and warp the person to our ship.
What's the range on Vortex Warp? Because you did that on the first
90
thing.
foot.
They're out of range.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they've
Well.
already pulled away. So at this point, they're at least like sort of 120 feet away, I'd say.
Okay. They're too far for most of my stuff then.
You've got Firebolt if you wanted to use it. No. What about you, Barney?
Oh yeah, baby, let's go. Musket time.
Yeah, you've got a total of 6 shots, 2 which will be at disadvantage.
No. Turn 1 is 2 musket shots. Turn 2 is load the cannon. Turn 3 is fire the cannon.
Yeah, very fair.
And he'd also shout at people to man the bullets.
What's the range on the cannon?
In insane amounts.
Oh, okay, yeah, go for it then.
He wants to do a lightning shot, which has... You shoot a ball of lightning to a point you can see within 1,200 feet of the
Holy
cannon.
shit.
Perhaps that was a typo. I don't know. But I'll take it.
It is a cannon.
It is a cannon.
Right.
Musket shots. And he would be firing at... Yeah, he'd be firing at Big Boy McGee.
Yeah, go for it.
Trying to knock that hat off. Fire 1.
Ooh!
22 would hit.
Fire 2.
Yeah. 10 does miss.
Oh, do I want to spend the inspiration?
Yeah!
Peer pressure always works.
Anything to put that haughty elf in his place.
14?
Does hit.
Yeah. Damn it.
6.
Let's get 1. Ah.
Damage.
4. Damn it.
2 shots fire into him. And then you got your cannon. Where are you shooting your cannon at?
At the cannon, the lightning one hits within 20 feet.
Well,
So like radius of 20
a
feet.
radius of 20 feet. He would be. The thing is, it would be 25 feet down the priest. So you could either hit. You could either hit both the astral elves or just the priest. I think. Oh no, maybe actually. Yeah.
I think I could hit these two.
Yeah, I think you could hit these two actually on the stairs if you were to position
Yeah.
it there, because that would be slightly lower.
Fire away! It is a, I assume, Dex for lightning. Yeah, so they're probably pretty good at that.
Saves.
DC 15 Dex saves.
I'll do the warrior first.
Oh, if they're wearing any metal armor, they have disadvantage on the save.
They are. Well, the warrior is. I don't think the priest is. Oh, he is actually. He's wearing a chain shirt. So let's do another dex save for this guy. Gets exactly the same. And then the priest, not as dexterous as you might have gathered.
Yeah, sat in a chair.
Yeah, 9/9.
Oh, so he takes the full.
26
Damn it, that was low.
damage.
26 lightning damage.
Does it tell when it's low or just when you've rolled a 1?
I just looked because I've got the average on that item.
Oh, okay.
26
The average was
on
33.
this guy. It's halved though, isn't it? 'Cause he passed.
Yeah.
So 13. So he does survive. He would have died if he failed though.
Ooh, bastard.
Rohan, you've got. If you want to do anything,
Oh, and Barney would have shouted at the crew to man the ballista and fire the ballista at them.
they could have done that. Yeah.
Yeah.
We could get.
Rohan can't get.
Yeah,
Close.
they could get one shot off. I would say on the ballista. If you want to fire that, you've got the ship controls. So
Yeah.
are you gonna fire? You can fire at the ship or at an individual. It's up your choice.
An individual.
Who are you aiming for?
Shooting the guy that's super low is too meta-y. They would have gone. He would have ordered them to go for Hatman.
Go for it. Fire.
Oh.
Well, if you click on, it's lower down, Tom. It's on the left, lower down, I think.
Yeah, thank you. What?
Rohan would have
I'll
used his
reroll.
bonus action to put Healing Spirit on around, like, just on the ballista area.
Okay. 23 would hit. If you want to roll that damage.
Yeah.
21 piercing damage. Ooh. He is hurt very badly, this guy.
I think they'd all get a D6 of healing. He's free on the ballista.
Nice. I will say this guy during the turns would have pumped 2 points of cure wounds into himself to restore 23 HP. Not that much. So 6 HP to Whizpop, takes him up to 12. Then Barnabaeus, another D.
I'm not sure if it touches Barney. I think it's just for Fred and Vina.
But Fred is fine. Vina, though. Let me just...
I mean, you can move it around like per turn.
Vina gets a D6 as well, takes her up to 43.
I don't think enough of the tokens are overlapping to get Barney, but he wanted it just in the middle of 3 of them, so the people manning the ballista don't get hunked.
Oh.
Spirits can't heal constructs. Does Whizpop count?
It does count as a construct. Would not work.
Oh. Rohan would know that.
Yeah, but you could get Vina.
Rohan, yeah, Vina. He basically just wants to make sure if a ballista got hit, it'll be alright.
Yeah. Anything else? You've got sort of 2 more actions. Should you choose to take them?
Dodge.
Okay. With that, then combat will come to an end as the ship. There's just no chance of you catching this ship. You can already tell it's super fast as it flies out of range. However, you did repel the attack. And let's pee back to this one. How do your characters react? Oh, I lagged out. Ugh, fucking hell, haven't I? For fuck's sake. Wouldn't be a session of D&D without internet dying.
And imagined a moon badger to look like.
Nice.
I lagged out, sorry.
Sorry, we're just doing some heals.
Yeah, he's basically moving the healing spirit onto Cricklet for how many other rounds that would be.
Yeah, feel free to heal her up. You
Excellent work, everybody.
Be at full, basically.
Proven yourself as ourselves as true Spelljammer crew. Those fools will think again before they come against the Moon Dancer.
Yes, those fools will think again before they come against the Moon Dancer.
In any case, I hope we don't see him again anytime soon. How long we got still till we get to where we were going?
You've got about 16 hours.
Oh, still okay.
Oh, well, 15 hours now.
Okay.
Rohan would be like, so, you got your own ship now, Barney?
We have our own ship now. Rohan, yes.
We're gonna rename the ship?
I wondered when you'd ask that. Do you have a name in mind?
The Moon Boat! It's like the light boat, but with a moon.
Like it.
Or we could call it the Euridides!
Oh no.
Oh wait, no, we should call it a Whiz Pop!
Oh, now you're talking my language. No, Moonboat, we'd only have to scratch out some of the name. I think you've certainly earned the right to rename the vessel.
No man, I like the Whiz Pop! That sounds great!
I really wonder what's happened to the ship's true owner.
Oh man, he's a stand-up dude. He got out of there somehow. He might have just been down on Waterdeep though, you never know.
Yeah, Barney would look back at the world and be like, got out of there? Or there? And like gesture to the whole world.
I mean, Matt's got his hands in a lot of pockets, man. He could have been in a, pocket dimension, or he might have even been on the moon.
Maybe you're right.
Has the moon got this as well, Natalie?
The what, sorry?
Does the moon have these horrible tendrils coming out of it?
No, it does not.
Points at the moon, and he'd be like, let's see, special.
Even more reason to be the Moonboat.
What about a Whiz Pop boat? Moon Pop! Let's call it Moon Pop!
I like it, Captain!
I quite like the moon dancer, just for the record.
I'm sure we'll be able to. Perhaps we'll just write "pop" above dancer, and people can read it as they see fit.
Well, yeah, you know, like how Fred says, we could call it the moon.
Lou, that's the best suggestion all
The
day.
moon popper.
Lou.
Well, I'm proud of you all. We took some real hits there, and it was a vicious battle. I wonder what their motive was.
You see,
You
at
went
this
down
point,
for a minute
as,
there, Barney.
as you say that, you see Flapjack comes out of the deck.
Is he alright?
He's fine, yeah. But in your head, Barnabas, you hear his voice begins to sound, and he says, "Those, Captain, were the astral elves of the Xerixian Empire. We are lucky to be alive."
We make our own luck, Flapjack. But that's good to know. Do you think they'll be back and in greater numbers?
I imagine so, Captain, but I have some useful information as a result of knowing our enemy, should you wish for me to share it. Oh, they lagged out again, really?
No.
No, we can hear you.
No. Did you hear what
Barney said, please.
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear that.
It's alright.
I didn't hear that either. Yeah. Maybe Tom did.
I'm
Maybe I
like,
did.
yeah, I didn't hear it either.
Yeah, he would say, on the Rock of Bral, there is a gif of your same race, Captain, that I have only know by reputation. A man named Commodore Crux. He, from what I have heard, has a great dislike for the Xerixian Empire. Perhaps, since these are now our enemy, he may be able to be willing to assist you.
That is useful information, Flapjack. Thank you.
I am glad I could be of help, Captain.
Well, all the more reason to get there as soon as we can. Flapjack or Rulara, I leave it between you two, but I think it'd be best if we got moving.
I agree. Come on, Flapjack. To the helm.
After you, madame.
Barney wants to look at the body of the Ashral warrior that he beheaded.
Ooh, yeah. Is there anything you're looking for in particular?
Yeah, any particular, like, talismans or trinkets or identifying elements to the body?
They would have, like, particularly, like, pale skin. Not particularly any particular. There is talismans that Flapjack would point out are of the Xerixian Empire. That's probably about as much as you can garner, to be honest. There doesn't seem to be any sort of glyphs or anything like that, or any runes.
Would anybody like this longsword or the bow?
Oh, I never used the bow, man. Give it here.
Alright. And then
So-
Barney would pick up the body and lob it off the side of the ship.
Yeah.
Is it a longbow?
It's just a normal longbow. You get the impression the radiant damage is something that they themselves can channel through,
Yeah.
based on the fact you saw what the sort of captain of their ship did.
Brohan would like back up with a bow and he'd like jump on a thing. He'd say, Quincy! Oh, and then he'd like really badly fire off an arrow. Oh shit!
Lulu, it's not the best shot. Lulu.
Yeah.
You make for a striking figure, Rohan. Perhaps you should be the figurehead.
I'll keep hold of it just in case, man. You never know when someone's gonna be too far away, but not too far from the moon.
Wise words.
He'd look round and make sure the moon is still in sight, and he'd be like, "Ooh."
Vina kind of spits on the floor next to you, Barney, like some blood, and she's like, "Fuck, those fuckers hit hard."
Yes, I was a GIF kebab for a moment there. That was deeply unpleasant.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be picking splinters out of my lungs for a while.
If we're gonna be encountering those shits again, maybe we should, start, training ourselves up.
It's a good idea. No reason to lose the good habits we formed at the academy.
She nods. I'll get to it.
I've got Ryback's beans, man.
So you begin your journey towards the Rock of Brow, and you all can take the benefits of a long rest.
Thank Christ.
Do we have our own quarters, or is Rulara sleeping at the helm?
Spelljammers have quarters. Number 6, apparently.
If you look at the top right,
Yeah, that's yours.
Oh yeah.
Gemma's quarters.
Well, I mean, technically it's Flapjacks, right?
Yours and Flapjack's.
I mean, Flapjack's the
sharing?
backup. He's the backup Spelljammer. He's not the main Spelljammer.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but he was here
Captain's
first.
quarters, baby.
Oh yeah.
Number 9.
Get in here, Whiz Pop. Every night's a Whiz Pop sleepover.
Rohan,
favourite night!
who does Rohan get to share a room with? For Fred.
Micken would approach you, Barnabas, at some point and say,
Ooh.
Captain, would you like me to remain in the brig?
No, Micken, we all pull together here on the Moon Pop. That feels good to say. But we won't. No one's going to well, perhaps Rohan, but most of us won't immediately forget what happened. But the best way to get rid of a nasty piece of history is to write strongly over the top of it with tales of daring do going forward. So you do right by the crew, and I'm sure we can get this all figured out and squared away.
I'll try not to let you down, sir.
I believe you will do well. Is there any particular skill set you believe would be useful for the smooth running of the ship?
Is this to Micken?
Yeah.
I could try and plot navigation. I studied some of the star maps back at the academy.
Very good. That sounds like a thoroughly useful skill. Doesn't it, Whiz Pop?
Yes, sir! A thoroughly useful skill.
Exactly. If you want to get your navigation stuff together in the let's say the stateroom just next door. That way we can all come in and have a look at what you're doing if needed.
Yes, sir. He moves to the stateroom.
You see, Wizpop, it's all about firm but fair leadership.
The best kind of leadership, sir.
Oh god, it's just fucking turned into Lord Quivershank.
Where else? So throughout this time, you whilst you're sitting away, where would you want everyone to serve on the ship. So I see you've written it up on here, but is there any?
I put it on there as like I don't know. Just say all the names to there, basically.
Yeah. So Micken's at the stateroom. I'm in the captain's quarters. Where would you like Vina to be? And what would you like her to be doing?
Well, seeing as she was interested in training,
Mhm.
perhaps she should take the officers' quarters and come up with a schedule for training people.
Yep, she could certainly do that.
And make a training space maybe in the upper cargo hold.
Yeah.
Is there much cargo on the ship? Is it all
That's a
Mert
very good point. There is a lot of Mert stuff, so let me actually read out to you what there is.
Oh, yeah.
Rohan would have gone looking because he's like, "I'm a ship's cook. I gotta go have a look."
Let me find this in my notes. Where is this in my notes? Apologies. For the mean dot. So here we go. Oh, so there's a number of things actually. So Barney, in the captain's quarters, you notice there's a locked treasure chest.
Uh-oh. Ooh, Barney respects authority. But if it could be something that might help the mission, as far as we know, we're on our own. Yeah, I think he would request it be opened by Cricklet with all her tools.
Yeah, do you want to make a thieves' tools check for her?
I shall. Correct. Can't shoot.
Sail lock. Oh, what is a sail locker?
A what now?
Sail locker. What is that?
I do not know. I imagine it's where the
Where the sails are.
Yeah, where the sails are.
Locker. Okay.
Yeah, keep the sails safe. 19.
19 is enough to open it.
Yes.
So inside you find 3 bottles of fine wine worth 10 gold pieces each, 6 gold bracelets worth 25 gold pieces each,
Okay.
9 pearls worth 100 gold pieces each in a little velvet pouch.
Wow.
Nice.
You see there is a spell scroll that if you want
Disgusting.
you can do an arcana check or you can get someone
I
else
will throw myself off the ship before I do an arcana check, but
Yeah,
I'll
okay.
make sure Rulara is made aware.
Yeah, if Rulara wants to do an arcana check, we'll just sort of do this all part of the same.
Yeah. I do.
Yeah, do an arcana check for me.
What?
Oh yeah.
Jesus.
Plus 10!
Jesus, 29. Yeah, you would recognise it as a spell scroll of air bubble.
Air bubble.
Feel
Okay.
free to look that up if you'd like.
Cast it on Lulu, see what happens.
Something bad, maybe.
See if he
Okay.
popped.
And finally,
That's quite cool, actually.
where is it? You would also see that. Where is it? Here it is. Sorry, I'm just finding the right item.
Good.
Where is that? There they are. You find a black cloak with when you like pull it open, you see that it has like almost wing-like appendages on it.
Oh,
Mm.
And in fact, no, it wouldn't. It's Mert, so it wouldn't be black. It would be like bright purple.
Yeah.
If you want to do an Arcana check, Rulara, you certainly can.
Oh yeah, I will.
Ooh.
Natural 1.
Inspiration.
You can use inspiration if you want.
Yeah.
So get inspiration for natural 1.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
You would get inspiration, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
You could, over the course of a long rest, determine. I always forget that you can do that with magic items. You can determine what it is. So you would know it's a wings of flying. Although instead of instead of bat wings, it gives you the wings of a falcon.
Oh, very cool. Well, if anyone needs to fly,
Very impressive.
mm.
So other things aboard the ship, as you were looking. So you see the ship's spelljamming helm, Rulara. You know it looks like a floating ornate silver chair with a purple seat cushion and no legs. Glowing blue crystals underneath the seat project a magic circle on the floor, stabilizing the chair. The lower cargo hold contains crates of foodstuffs, casks of fresh water, enough to last sort of 10 medium creatures for about 30 days. And then finally, in the upper cargo hold, I think Rohan would find this. You would find that the hold contains a dozen healthy mules.
Mules?
Yeah, there's a bunch of donkeys in there.
Oh my god, that means I can add a donkey to his wild shape.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there would be sacks of food for the animals and other materials, which consist of about 40 pound crates of assorted different martial weapons. So you guys can literally pick any martial weapon and add it to your inventory if you want. There's about 2,000 gold pieces worth of martial weapons in here. And there's 500 bottles of brandy, which are worth 5
good.
gold each.
He would want to talk to the mules.
Oh yeah, if you want to cost. I forgot you can do sleep with animals.
What did this
Yeah.
guy want to do with these mules?
He's like, "What's up, dudes?"
The mule back would be like, "What's up, dude?
How's it hanging? Why are you on the ship, man?
Oh, I don't know, man.
Oh, well, he looks around. You know what all this whiskey's here for?
Nah, man. What's whiskey?
What? It's like, makes you really dumb, but happy at the same time, yeah?
I love being happy.
Oh, maybe you should have one, man.
Yeah, man."
And he would, like, pour out a cup for a meal.
He takes a little and then it's like, "Oh man, that's gross.
Yeah, it is.
Kind
I
of
can't even remember why it's good, actually, but
I'm starting to feel it pretty funny though.
probably just go to sleep, man.
Yeah, maybe I will, man.
My name's Rohan. I'm from Undercliff Village. What's your name, bro?
I don't have a name.
You can be Wiz. From the Wiz Pub. Sound good?
I'll be with.
And then your friends can be Piz, Liz, Miss, and he's just pointing at different meals with is on the end.
Yeah. Sounds great, man. I can't wait.
Well, don't worry, there's loads of food downstairs, so you're not gonna go hungry.
Oh, I love food, man.
And he'd be like, hey, and he'd do a low five.
Yeah, he'd sort of lift his hoof up and dish to you.
Nice. Well, see you later, bro.
See you later.
He's found his people.
He certainly has. So you've got obviously.
Did you? Sorry, Natalie. Did you say there was loads of weapons?
There's 2,000 gold pieces worth of martial weapons.
Oh wait, fuck! I don't have this bag of holding anymore, do I?
No, yeah, she gave it back to you.
No.
So you do have it.
Then I'm gonna fill this shit up with
Yeah,
weapons.
go for it.
Wait, just in case.
Clearing the deck.
Yep. Yeah, the cape. Barney would. He doesn't want anything to do with it. He'd just say to Rulara, "You do what you think's right with it."
Would that include arrows?
Yes, it would. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Rohan would take some arrows.
Yeah, feel free to distribute the cape. Who wants the cape? So Barney doesn't, so Rulara.
Rulara has her glide thing already. I know it's not fly, but... Rohan's already got a cape.
It's true.
Yeah.
You take it then if you want.
Yeah.
Seems pretty good for you.
Yeah, let's stick it on.
Rohan would also pick out a morning star and be like, "Oh man, it's a Bobby knocker!"
Amazing.
That's what they call them in Undercliff Village.
Wow. I think I read a children's book when I was little, and there was a big morning star in it, and it was called a Bommy knocker. So that's what Rohan calls it.
So the only people you've got left to assign really is Cricklet and Fred.
Okay.
Well, Fred said he was good at protecting people, said. He could be like security.
Yeah. Do you
Maybe
want on the brig then? That level.
Yeah.
Patrolling the steerage deck.
I mean, Cricklet said they were handy, so maybe like odd jobs, right?
Yeah, I think on the main deck.
Yeah.
Cricklet.
That sort of stuff going on.
Main deck. Where is the main deck?
Doesn't have a number.
I'll just put just up here.
Yeah.
Just going to the toilet quickly.
Cool.
Rulara will make a little hamstery bed for Ickle in her room next to her bed.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Very cute.
Is it like hammocks, these beds, or is it a bed?
They be proper beds. This is a galleon. Yeah, this is like Mert's personal ship.
With a bunch of mules on it.
Yeah.
Hey man, got a bunch of mules, got a bunch of brandy. That's a good night waiting to happen.
You can assume that he probably would be looking to sell them.
Yeah.
Mert's always got his hand in different pots of money. I'll wait for Kieran to get back and then...
Yeah.
This bag of holding literally has every weapon in it.
It's amazing.
Like...
What was the cape called, Natalie?
The Wings of Flying, I think it's called.
Wings of Flying. What's that?
The Bat Bob wings.
Yeah, Bat Bob.
You need to. Tom needs
I
to.
can't not think of this Bat Bob now
I
without.
know.
Yeah.
Tom really should watch that campaign.
Yeah.
I really think he'd
I
like
reckon Tom would
it.
like it.
I 100% think he'd like it.
I mean, I love it. But...
It's pretty great, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
It's probably my favourite, like, D&D, like, live play thing ever.
What is
What?
what
It's-
are you talking
It's
about?
Viva La Dirt League's NPC D&D.
Oh,
D&D.
very cool, yeah.
I thoroughly recommend watching it. I didn't think I'd like it as much as I did, but it's really funny and really good. 'Cause they film little sort of, they film like there's lots of scenes that happen in the sessions and splice them in.
Yeah.
which it just adds so much. It really does.
Have you heard of it, Tom? It sounded like you heard of it.
Yeah. I've watched some of their stuff. I haven't given it a proper go, so I haven't formed an impression. But I was sort of looking around for D&D stuff, and I was like, "Whoa," and then I kind of didn't dive in properly.
Fair enough.
It takes
It's
a
really
while.
good.
It takes a while, but it's very sort of. It's because they're literally playing D&D for the first time, so they're quite newbie. But it's very entertaining. Anyway, I think Kieran is back.
Mm-hmm.
So after you've had some time to assign yourselves on the ship, and you've had a nice sleep in the aftermath of a very traumatic day, when you are only a few hours away from arriving at the Rock of Brow, I'll quickly just change the music. Where is it?
Did Barney share his room with Whisper the whole time?
Yeah.
So, the ship slows unexpectedly. Around you on all sides, colossal chunks of rock float in the void.
Shit.
Some of them are overgrown with vegetation, while others are bare stone. Creatures resembling jellyfish and rays glide through the spaces between them. Fred nervously says, Lou, this reminds me of one of the simulations we did. Lou, plenty of places for pirates to hide. Lou. And as if on cue, a vessel lurking behind a nearby asteroid comes into view. Its enormous spiral shell merges with an open bow, beneath which long tentacles wave, as if caught in an invisible current.
Fuck.
Whizpop looks to you, Barnabas, and he says, he deeps like a deep mechanical gulp. And he says, Captain, are those mind flayers?
Oh, God.
And that is where we will end today's session.
Yeah.
Ah!
Oh no.